Now, the alleged sexual assault and murder of a junior woman doctor at Kolkata's RG Kar Medical College has stunned the entire country. A semi-naked body of a deceased is found in the seminar hall of the hospital. The incident has triggered a major protest at the hospital ever since the story broke. Many doctors also ceasing work. They are calling for a thorough probe. Earlier today, the doctors from other medical colleges have also joined in the protest. The police say that the probe is still on. One of the accused has been arrested based on CCTV footage. The arrested accused now has been sent to 14 days of police custody, is what we can tell you. And these are horrific details that have surfaced just from the autopsy report that have been accessed by us. This report, ladies and gentlemen, mentions the utter barbarism that was unleashed on the deceased. The post-mortem report is indicating that the victim suffered extensive injuries. These are injuries that include multiple wounds across her face, across her body, bleeding from her eyes, bleeding from her mouth, bleeding from her private areas. The Chief Minister has ordered a thorough probe now into the case. She's even urged that this case be fast-tracked. She's also said that capital punishment in the case should happen, but she said that there should be no politics over the entire incident. Both the BJP and the Congress have joined the students' protest earlier. The BJP says that there is a bid now to suppress the incident. The BJP is alleging that Mamata Banerjee wants to cover up everything, and there were more than one accused in the case, is the allegation. The BJP has also demanded that the probe should be transferred to the CBI. On the other hand, you have the TMC that vows stringent action, promising that the guilty will not be spared. First up, the entire political war of words that we have seen following this tragedy.
It is just the beginning of the investigation. Jadi aur kichu thake, obviously we are collecting more and more evidence, we are examining more people. Ebam jadi kichu further thake, we will let you know. It is not a conclusion of investigation. Investigation is ongoing. And just a minute. Yeah, sexual assault. There are signs of sexual assault as far as this is concerned. See, that is what I'm saying. Bhai, এখন তো investigation শুরু হয়েছে. This is not even 24 hours of completion of investigation.
देखिए, बहुत ही शर्मनाक और भयानक घटना घटी है. जिस तरीके के घटना हम देख रहे हैं, ये दर्शाता है कि पश्चिम बंगाल में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सही नहीं है. स्पेशली इट इज़ नॉट एट ऑल सेफ फॉर द वुमेन. सरकार को इसका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना चाहिए और इसका इन्वेस्टिगेशन हम चाहते हैं कि सीबीआई के द्वारा हो.
अभी चल रहा है इन्वेस्टिगेशन, पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहा है. ममता बनर्जी, ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर, क्लियर करके बता दिया कि उनका अगर दूसरा कोई एजेंसी भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करे तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं होगा. पुलिस ने एक आदमी को अरेस्ट भी कर लिया, इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है.
पश्चिम बंगाल आज सरकारी आतंक का खौफनाक प्रदेश बन गया. यह चिंताजनक है कि जहां एक महिला मुख्यमंत्री है, वहां महिला सुरक्षित नहीं है. यह ममता की निर्ममता है. पश्चिम बंगाल में कानून व्यवस्था ध्वस्त है और हर बार की तरह ममता बनर्जी मस्त है.
Honorable Chief Minister of the state, she took initiative. She has spoken to the family members. She instructed police to take strong action and to do investigation immediately under fast track court. But at the same time, BJP, they have come on the road to do the vulture politics. The party remains silent when the women are raped and forced to parade nakedly in Manipur since last year. We are not ready to listen to BJP.
Let's also get you more details of how the state has responded to what has happened. You have a West Bengal minister, Shobhandev Chattopadhyay, who says that he is convinced that one person has not committed this crime. He says that the one who died has her finger broken, nose broken and bleeding. The collarbone is also broken. And what he says is that one person cannot do all this.
एक सुस्त आदमी जो होता है वो ये काम नहीं कर सकता है, लेकिन देखा गया कि अरेस्ट हुआ सिविक वॉलंटियर. लेकिन माय कन्विक्शन इज दैट वो एक आदमी नहीं किया ये काज. उसको आंगुल टूटा है, उसको नाक टूटा है, उसमें ब्लड था, उसको मुंह टूटा है, उसको कॉलरबोन टूटा है। ये क्या कोई एक आदमी का संभव है?
तो परिवार के लोग
इसको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सबसे ज़्यादा जो शास्ति है वो होना चाहिए। इसको अब हैंग टू डेथ, ही शुड बी हैंग टू डेथ और दे शुड बी हैंग टू डेथ।
And remember, when there are crimes against women, what is worse is almost every time you will see netas, pointing fingers at each other and trying to say कि आपके state में ये हुआ था, आपके state में ये हुआ था. I just hope and pray that we don't have that entire conversation again today. We have Shatorupa, who represents the BJP on the show, and also Riju Dutta, who represents the TMC. He's their national spokesperson. As I say, good evening to both of you. Riju, we must still hang our heads in shame. Something like this happening in the heart of Kolkata, happening when you have a doctor who's on duty. She is raped and she is killed. And we have everyone playing politics. The family says, where is justice?
I just want to start off by saying it's a heinous crime that has been committed. It's a rarest of rarest crime, and and we all should hang our heads down in shame because we have failed as a society. Let's start off with that. Secondly, as it has happened in Bengal, what has the Bengal Chief Minister and what has the administration done? Within 24 hours, the Chief Minister has spoken to the family members. The Chief Minister has also said that if the family demands outer agency probe or a CBI agency probe, the Chief Minister or the Bengal government has no issues against it. The Chief Minister has asked the tallest police officer in the jurisdiction, the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata, who is personally attending to this issue. The primary accused, one named Sanjay Rai, has already been arrested. An SIT is already being formed. All the demands of the junior doctors have been met and have been accepted by the administration and the West Bengal government, and steps have been taken, and it's an ongoing investigation.
Riju, should we give you a pat on the back for doing whatever you've done? I mean, tell me honestly.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can you tell me why something like this could even happen? Is there no fear of law in Bengal? And, to be very honest, had this story been reported from an Uttar Pradesh or from a BJP-ruled state, I know what the Trinamool would have said. Ki sab law and order fail ho gaya wahan par.
Of course. And the opposition is saying it is well within their rights to say it. But I want to point out a couple of things here. Now, who has lost the most in this case? The father and the mother of the victim. If you play, and I'm sure Times Now archive is very strong, the bite of the father of the victim, what has he said? He said, I have utmost faith in the Chief Minister of West Bengal. Unnecessarily, other parties are trying to do politics over my daughter's death.
No, Riju, don't do that, because, then I will also look at a lot of archives. So what Mamata Banerjee has said, you remember the, Park Street rape case? You remember the Nadia rape case? There are tons of these comments. Riju, please pull back. Riju, please pull back. At least begin by putting out an apology today to the state. To women there. Earlier, I had Adrija, my colleague. Riju, give me a moment. I had Adrija, my colleague, who was reporting from the site. People are stunned. People are stunned that such a thing can happen in a hospital. People are stunned, Riju. They cannot believe that this is happening in Bengal.
Can I ask you a question? I'm asking you, and to all the millions of viewers watching Times Now. Who's pained? Who's grieving the most? Whether is it you, Swati? Is it me?
Who's responsible?
No.
Are you running the state or not?
We are. I am taking full responsibility, and Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister.
Then heads must roll. Heads must roll. Who's the Home Minister? Who's the Home Minister of Bengal?
Can I ask you, and I'm asking you again, can I ask you, when the father of the victim is BJP or Times Now statement?
Don't use the father today. Don't use the father today. We cannot even fathom what he must be going through, Riju. The first question that anyone will ask is, how could this happen?
Listen, when he is saying that I have faith in my Chief Minister, I don't want politics over my daughter's death body.
If there was faith in the Chief Minister, forget politics, Riju, forget politics. This is not, Shatorupa saying this. This is any ordinary citizen today who has seen the story unfolding in Bengal today is asking you. Who is the Home Minister of Bengal?
A national channel.
Please put accountability. Please put accountability. Tell me that heads have rolled.
The arrest, I have told, if you review what I have said, and you as one of the senior anchors of a very reputed national channel, you are just disregarding the statement of the father of the victim.
No, Riju.
From these
now you are also playing politics. You are using the father to give yourself a pat on the back and give yourself a certificate of validation. Don't do that. Don't do that. If there was a fear of law, Riju, in the state of Bengal today, something like this would have not happened.
In your 1:1 with me, you have told me 10 times not to do politics over this issue, right? And correctfully you have said that. From morning till now, on Twitter, Amit Malviya, and I'm naming him, Amit Malviya, what has he posted? He recruited rapists of BHU in IT cell. What has he posted?
What is the difference then between the BJP and the Trinamool if both of you have the same response?
I am not talking about politics, but we are not.
I am asking you a question. I'm asking the Trinamool a question, Riju. Relax, because it's the Trinamool, it's Mamata Banerjee ruling West Bengal.
Mamata Banerjee is going to give justice to the family of the victim, It will be fast, it will be swift, it will be exemplary. But we are not going to take lectures from a party that breeds rapists and molesters.
Forget the party. That's exactly what I'm saying. Shatorupa hasn't even started speaking. I am asking you this question, that why could something like this even happen in Bengal? How could that happen?
Very unfortunate, very extremely unfortunate. Do you think, and this is a clear thing I'm telling you and your viewers, do you think we as the ruling party in Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, who is the only woman chief minister in the country, she wants something like this to happen? Because as soon as something heinous like this happens, the first finger that will be raised will be on her and her party. Then by the same logic, does Yogi Adityanath want to Unnao and Hathras to happen? No, of course not. But unfortunately, heinous crimes happen all over the country.
So you're normalizing it. Exactly the point, Riju, that I wanted you to reach. Ki sab jagah hota hai, what's the big deal? Now I'll just tell you I just made two comments about the Nadia rape, where a 9-year-old, a minor, is raped. Do you remember what Mamata Banerjee said? She said that was this rape or a love affair? That is what Mamata Banerjee said, Riju. I'm sure you remember.
Yes.
You also remember what happened
post that? Please tell me what happened post that. Please tell me what happened post that. I'm sure you got the briefing from your PCR. Post that, it was found out that minor girl, let me finish please, and then you can counter.
Finish
that
please.
minor girl was in a relationship with a boy who belonged to my party.
Exactly.
And he and his father was put behind bars within 24 hours and they're still rotting in jail.
So Mamata Banerjee can say this? Mamata Banerjee can get away by making a comment like this?
She made, once again, she made a comment based on what the police report was. She's the de facto home minister of the state. But
when you have a sitting chief minister who says, was this love affair or was this rape, she clearly is, giving you a line. She's prejudging the entire situation, Riju.
What happened post that?
Now let me get in Shatorupa. I think it's important that she also asks, those questions. Shatorupa, is this the time to play politics? And what Riju is saying, that are you saying that such instances are not reported from any other state? Because the problem is, Shatorupa, that all politicians are guilty. When it comes to crime against women, all of you have the same response.
Dipti, I'm so sorry, Beti.
Yes.
What has been playing out from Thursday evening, and it came to light on Friday. I want to rise above politics here. I mean, a lot of political discussion has been happening since this has been revealed. But you have to remember that Bengal gave India its first woman doctor, Dr. Kadambini Ganguly. I don't think Dr. Kadambini Ganguly, even in her wildest possible nightmare, would think that after so many years, in a state where she has led the profession as a woman, the first woman doctor, having a woman chief minister in West Bengal after so many years, a young doctor, a woman, would be raped in a seminar hall on duty by possibly her colleagues. We don't know. I just want to ask a very few straight questions, and I want to go beyond politics. I hope Riju will bear me out. Firstly, this happened after 2 o'clock in the night. After her duty hours were over, apparently she had got her. This is what we have heard. So the area of the crime was very limited. It was in the seminar hall. There would be certain amount of doctors, among whom certain number would be men. So get those doctors, detain those doctors.
But they are saying, Shatorupa, that they've already made the first arrest. I think he's already been sent to 14 days of judicial custody. Are you saying a wrong person has been arrested?
Yes.
How do you know this?
What Riju has said, I'm telling you. What Riju has said is there's a person called Sanjay Rai who has been arrested. Now, we have come to know that this is just a civic volunteer. And again, even if I'm wrong, please bear me out. There are 2 semen samples which have been found from her body. So there have to be 2 men.
Shatorupa, how did you get these details? How did you get these details? Because there is a police that is investigating the case. They will have to go and present this in court. This will be verified.
See, that is my point. I am not Sherlock Holmes. Neither am I living my life watching murder mysteries. I am just a bystander using my common sense, trying to figure out what is happening based on the first 110 points of injury on her body which have come out. So based on my basic common sense, which I'm sure is not less than either Riju or...
Okay, I am not going the road that you want me to go down on Shatorupa right now, but I think still, Riju, there are a lot of serious questions that go out to Mamata Banerjee, and somewhere, if the police is trying to botch up the case like Shatorupa says, it's even worse. It's adding insult to injury. Only for what of time, I'm thanking Shatorupa and Riju for now, but remember, this is going to be a story that Times Now will keep its eyes focused on. Thank you to both of you.